Hey, what if I told you guys that winter is coming? What? Am I lying? You know nothing, Jon Snow. Cringy references aside, we have something to make up for my god-awful accent. Hey guys, it's Dwayne and we are back with another video. If it wasn't clear yet, today we have the Realme 15 Pro Game of Thrones Edition for your viewing pleasure. If you've been tuning in, we already have a separate video of our review on the Realme 15 Pro. So for today, we'll be focusing on what's new with this limited edition model. Well then, with that out of the way, let's find out how fire this new release is. Kicking things off, we have the phone's design and some much appreciated details. The back panel is made of what we assume is faux leather with a 3D engraved sigil of House Targaryen standing out, front and center. Above it, we have a banner-like outline with golden dragon claws appearing to hold it up. In between them is text saying fire and blood, which is synonymous to the Targaryens and their history. Inside the outline, we have the Game of Thrones logo and other sigils relative to the universe. These include House Stark, House Lannister, and House Tyrell, to name a few. It's subtle, small, and shimmery, but the art deco should help users reminisce on characters who helped pave the way. We guess it's also just how Realme just wanted to weave bits of lore into the phone, as it's predominantly Westeros themed. Next, we have the camera module on the left side. The camera on top has "Winter is coming" engraved on it, which has been a tagline of the entire show, and House Stark, of course. Below it, "Hear Me Roar" is etched on the camera, which is House Lannister's motto. Oddly enough, they barely voice this out, even in the books. Still, it's a good nod to their influence in Westeros. Well, that's it for what the phone offers on the surface. Fortunately, there's more than meets the eye. This phone leverages heat-sensitive color-changing technology with its leather material. In other words, while it's usually black, it can turn red if it reaches the temperature threshold of 44 degrees Celsius. It's a clever reference to one of the most pivotal events in Game of Thrones, the rebirth of dragons with Daenerys Targaryen walking through fire, which transformed her into the Mother of Dragons. Similar to what was a once-in-a-lifetime event in the series, it reflects how this phone is indeed limited edition. I should also mention that you don't have to wait for summer to trigger this effect. You can heat up water and dip the phone in, as this device is backed by a triple ingress protection rating. Again, this is still the Realme 15 Pro, so it has pretty much the same features. However, for its colorway, we're stuck under House Targaryen's banner, as it's only available in Dragonfire Black. Moving on, we're looking into the finer details. Right off the bat, you'll get a unique animation once you boot up the phone with the Game of Thrones logo. If you need to juice up, there's also a charging animation showing a ring made up of fire and ice. This could also be telling towards how King's Landing and Winterfell united against a common enemy. Up next, we have an animation for GT mode, which is essentially a performance booster for mobile gamers out there. Again, we have the sigil of House Targaryen in a halo of flames. Lastly, we have a fairly subtle fingerprint sensor animation on the bottom of the display. It's a bit extra, which in this case is much appreciated. Nothing like dragons and some bursting fire to go the distance for this limited edition offering. But wait, there's more. This phone has two exclusive themes that take after the Iron Throne. By default, you get the Fire theme, which has its own lock screen, clock, and app icons. And then there's also the Ice theme for those who prefer a colder vibe. Last but not least, the phone comes with two exclusive filters to immerse yourself in the Game of Thrones universe. Users can choose between Kingdom and Northland, which are essentially derived from King's Landing and Winterfell, respectively. True to their inspired look, the Kingdom filter offers a warm tone, while the Northland filter gives a cool tone. It even comes with a co-branded watermark, letting people know that you took the shot using this limited edition device. Here are some of our sample shots for curious viewers. Let us know what you think. that wraps it up for what's new with this iteration of the Realme 15 Pro. If viewers are still wondering if it's worth it, the device isn't all you're getting. It comes in a nice box, which includes an Iron Throne phone stand, GOT-themed stickers, cards, and mysterious blank letters. There's also a black-colored SuperVOOC charging adapter, matching cable, and a King's Hand pin to boot. Now then, to address the elephant in the room, the Realme 15 Pro Game of Thrones Limited Edition model is priced at 39,999 pesos. It will be available with 12GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. For those who want a better look at the Realme 15 Pro, check out our recent review on the device. Anyway, let us know what you think of this little guy in the comment section below. If you want to keep seeing more videos like this, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future uploads. You can also feel free to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, or check us out at yugatech.com for the latest in tech news and reviews. This has been Dwayne, and I'll see you guys in the next one.